Hi guys! I am super, super excited. Our plant room is bursting at the seams. So many awesome plants to choose from. I'm going to start in here because we have something special in here. If you watched our stories that I just posted, we got in some Thai constellations that are under $100, just slightly, but still under $100. $99.99. They are adorable. Really good variegation on these. A lot of them are starting new leaves too, which is fantastic. And if we go down a little bit, gardenias. If you have never smelled a gardenia, oh, you're in for a treat. You got to come in and just smell these. They are fantastic. All right, let's go. We are fully stocked with everything colorful. If you wanted to get an early Valentine's Day gift for your love, husband, wife, grandmother, I have to cough, I'm sorry, child, teacher, anybody would love a flowering gift. And these are super inexpensive. I have down on the bottom, Dina, gorgeous primrose. These are huge. These are the biggest flowers we have gotten. They're amazing. If you need a touch of spring, that's your gal right there. They like a cooler area. And the best thing about primrose is you can plant them outside in the spring in a shady, wet area. They are super, super duper happy there. Those are only $2.99. $2.99 for $3. You can make somebody's day. The cyclamen that she panned by, the larger ones are $11.99. I have smaller ones. Let me show you my favorite. This one is my favorite. Look at the crested flowers on that, you guys. There's only one of these. The crested flowers with that silvery gray foliage, stunning. These smaller ones are only $5.99. Lots of them to choose from. There's pinks, purples, reds, whites. They're beautiful. All right, we're gonna swing this way. Oxalis, I have the orange oxalis in stock. Those are super duper cute. Down below that I have some purples as well as the purple tradescantia. You're going to see how full this plant room is. I need help emptying it out. So where are all my plant people? Come in and buy some plants. Dieffenbachia reflector. This is one of my favorite Dieffenbachias. They are so stunning with just the way that the yellow works with the green. They really do look like a reflective sign on the street. Back to more color. Anthuriums, all different colors of those. Super easy care. They like to dry slightly between waterings. They can pretty much go anywhere in the house. We're going to go to the other side. I'm going to make you guys seasick today because there's so much to look at. We are so full with Marantas, Tenanthes, Stromanthes, Calatheas. I have some of the Georgianthus in the purple on the bottom. You're going to see that in a second. I have some of the seersucker Georgianthus, which are just amazing. I'm not sure that the camera is going to show the texture on that leaf, but all of us old school people remember seersucker fabric, and that's really the texture that that plant has. It's amazing. It really is amazing. All right, as we keep going, I restocked on orchids. Stunning orchids. I actually gasped when I started taking these out because these orchids have so many flower stalks. Like normally it's the one or the two. They are branching off. I don't know if you can see. This one here in particular, this one branch has 1, 2, 3. There's another one down here. 4. Just on that one stalk. This other one, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 flower stalks on this one plant for $25. That thing's gonna bloom forever. All right, we're gonna go back this way. Ferns, I am fully stocked with ferns. My absolute favorite is the staghorn fern. I do have one mounted on a plank. I also have 3 planted in boxes, and I'll show you those in a minute. I have some of the teeny tiny little ferns if you wanna try your hand at that. I have rabbit's foot ferns, which are super duper fun. The staghorns I have in smaller pots as well if you wanted to try to mount your own. My favorites are rabbit's foots and the staghorns. If you saw a picture I had posted a while back of a staghorn wall, that's at my house. I don't know how many different varieties of staghorns right now. and I'm slightly obsessed. So the box ones are super cool because you can either hang these. We do have the metal hangers. We just chose not to put them on in case you wanted to sit it. I take mine at home and I just dunk it in my sink full of water. The moss inside soaks it up and it's happy for a solid week, usually in my house. Depends on how much we're running the heat. But you can sit it, you can do it sideways like I have up here on the shelf, or we have the wire hangers, just ask, and you can hang it. These are spectacular. I don't know if you know a lot about staghorn ferns, but there's two different types of leaves or fronds, if you want to call it. The bottom one is the non-fertile. That's kind of like a paddle. Look at that new one coming in. So this new one is going to come down and cover up that old brown. That brown is supposed to be there. Don't pick that off, you guys. Then if you look inside there, there's the growth point of a fertile frond, which is the ones that go upright. These things are super healthy and they are dying to grow. Come pick yourself up one of those. Super cool. Cool and different. Stay. All right. Venus flytraps. I don't know if you saw those in that last clip that she just went through. Pitcher plants we have in stock. I have some of the upright pictures, but as we go a little farther down, I have some of the hanging pitcher plants as well. Up on this wall here, super cool. Any of your carnivorous plants, we recommend watering with distilled water. Your tap water can be a little harsh on those. They do like a higher humidity location, but the distilled water is super important. Okay, ficus. This is ficus land. I got in some new ficus Audreys. There's new smaller Tenekes, rubies, burgundies, your straight green in small little pots for only $6. I thought that was a smoking deal on those if you wanted to try a ficus. They like a good sunny spot and they grow like crazy. I'm gonna keep moving. I cut up some of our rickrack cactus and I have rooted them. I have 3 cuttings in a pot for $6.99. They are lightly rooted, but that's a great way to get a rickrack cactus for a decent price. I restocked on my microcarpa, the ficus microcarpa, which is the cool tree standard form that looks like a bonsai. Okay, there's so much to talk about. All right, we're gonna go back the other way and talk about Pink Princess. I am fully stocked with Pink Princess. I have some high color variegated ones in smaller pots, and I got in some of the lower variegated larger pots. The larger pots are huge. They are enormous. They do show some decent color. Would make a statement, and I'm sure that your Valentine would love a Pink Princess of that size. All right, as we keep moving, fairy plants. I get on a cute assortment of fairy plants, including everyone's favorites, the baby's tears, as well as the sensitive plant. And then I did get in some other varieties. I have a variegated maple. All right, sensitive plant, I'll do it. Where are we? Ready? Isn't that cool? The kids love these. They close up on their own. Okay, so I got in the variegated flowering maple. I got in some of the snowbush, some polka dot plants, and a clover. Those are great little starter plants. They're fantastic for kids. Each one of those comes with a fun little tag that tells a story about the fairy that corresponds with that plant. So they're really fun. It's a great project with the kids. All right, I restocked on sansevierias, the pileas. I got in some new begonias. We are fully stocked. These little pileas are absolutely adorable. Look at how cute these are. They're so little. I thought they were adorable. Super, super cute. That would make a great gift for a kid or a teacher. Valentine's Day, you guys, Valentine's Day. Peperomias. I restocked on peperomias. I've been going a little slim on those for a bit. I have watermelon. I have some of the Rosso, I believe that they're called. I have some of the autumn ripple, raindrop, green bean, the variegated orbifolia, the red edged, as well as the ginny, which is that tricolor towards the back. Peperomias are a great plant for beginners, but also for advanced. If you have a really extensive collection, sometimes you throw something as simple as a peperomia in there to kind of break it up, gives that eye a rest, makes a huge impact. Hoyas, I have Crimson Princess in hanging pots. These here, super variegated. There's a few of those left. I do have a larger pot of the Hoya Australis Lisa up there, as well as down here. Really pretty new growth on those. Gets kind of pink, red. They sun stress really nicely. And then the Princess, I did get in some 5-inch pots, I believe these are. Really good new growth on those, good colors. I think there's 3 or 4 vines per pot, and those are $15.99. Super healthy. Like those a lot. All right, goldfish plants. These are super fun. I think I've shown these before, but we just got a fresh batch in. They look like little goldfish. Aren't they cute? They're super cute, and they bloom really well during the winter time when we're all struggling and suffering for spring. Plants inside the house, man. I'm telling you, you're suffering from winter depression and those winter blues. Buy yourself a couple plants. Makes a huge difference. All right, Summer Glory philodendrons, Prince of Orange philodendrons. There's some green Congos. I got in some smaller silver swords. That's a fun philodendron. I got in some large hanging Brazils that are stunning. Variegation on those is super, super pretty. That's one of my favorite hanging philodendrons. All right, I told you guys this was going to be a long video. We're like 3/4 of the way through. I have a couple Billietiers left in stock. I don't know why. They're only 40 bucks a piece, and they're gorgeous. Love that plant. Ponytail palms in small pots as well as large pots. Can we talk about spider plants for a minute? I think I overdid it on the spiders. I have, I think, 3 different sizes and 2 different types. We are overrun by spiders. The Bonnie is the curly one. That one is super fun. And then I do have the regular inner variegated spiders as well. I have those in the small 4.5-inch hanging pots, as well as some of your smaller pots. There's a 4-inch, I believe, and a 5-inch. That's a great one to get. You can learn a lot from a spider plant. Bromeliads, I don't think I have shown these yet. I think there's only a couple left at this point. How cool is that? Super cool. It's got the stripes on it, bright red flower. It is flowering from that, which is super cool. This is one of my favorite bromeliads. I'm not a fan of a lot of them, but this one, I'll take it. I got in some succulent bowls in a couple different sizes. There's a great mix in there. There's aloe, there's echeverias, there's this tiny little sedum. This is a topsy-turvy, I believe. Look at how cute that little sedum is. Love that. Nice bright color on that one. All right, we're gonna keep going. Pothos, you guys all know we have pothos. Try the tri-planted polka dot plant. This is a fun one for the kids as well. There's usually a couple different colors potted in the in the pot all together. They look super cute when they're all together like that. All right, succulents, cactus. I went a little overboard, I think, on these little pots, but I couldn't help it because there's such a variety. There's everything from jades to the echeverias, the haworthias, you name it, they're all in there. They're great by themselves or mix a pot together. The cactus, there was a really cool mix, and I don't normally get mixes like this. When I looked at this one yesterday, I'm pretty sure this is a golden monkey tail, which I like. I have a large one of those at home, but there's a puntias in here. barrel cactuses. It's a huge mix. This is, I believe this one is a spineless Opuntia. I really like that one. Super fun. All of your hairy cactuses, your spiky cactuses, domino, you know. You guys need to come in and buy some plants because I have another order coming before the end of the week. And as you saw, I don't have any room. I went through as much as I possibly could in this video because it's going to be long, but I didn't want it to be longer. So I missed stuff. There's a lot more stuff that came in these last 2 orders that I didn't even go over. Come in and see us. We're going to be open this weekend. Saturday is going to be super duper cold, but I've been saving cardboard boxes so you can come in and buy your plants. We're going to protect them, keep them all nice and warm so you can get them home safe and sound. It'll be great to walk. You can hear that furnace going. You know how hot it gets out here? We're in almost tank tops out here in the afternoon. This is a great escape from that terrible cold weather that's coming finally. So come on in and see us. We would love to have you shop with us. And don't forget about Valentine's Day. Guys, don't forget about Valentine's Day. It's coming. You don't want to drop the ball on that one. You'll be in big trouble. Anyway, you guys, thanks for coming along on a plant room tour with me. And we hope to see you soon. And have a great day.